This is an M1 Pro MacBook Pro, and in this video you're going to see my prolonged review of it, which will also touch on whether it's good enough in 2024 and whether it's accessible enough as well. The 14-inch MacBook Pro with an M1 Pro chip was first announced by Apple in October 2021, following on from the 13-inch MacBook Pro with the original M1 chip, which was released in 2020. It comes in a white box with the laptop itself on the cover, but along with the information about the product, which is at the back. Going round to the side, you'll find the usual Apple logo, but that's all that there is to say about the outside, so now let's look inside. Inside the box you get the MacBook Pro that you've chosen, as well as some information explaining how to set the device up to your Apple stickers and a charger. Something that makes this MacBook different compared to earlier Intel models is the fact that it comes with a 14.2-inch liquid retina XDR display with native resolution up to 254 pixels. It also comes with 16 gigabytes of memory, as well as 512 gigabytes of SSD memory in the basic model. A Touch ID sensor which you can use to turn the computer on, 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports and a 1080p FaceTime HD camera. However, the unified memory can be upgraded to 32 gigabytes, although that will cost more. And you can also buy models with a 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte or 8 terabyte SSD. However, the version that you are seeing in this video is the 1 terabyte SSD model, but that's the version I have. So what do I think about the M1 Pro MacBook Pro overall? Well, despite taking very long to get the review out, which was mainly just because there were a couple of difficulties in the beginning, I actually am really liking it now, and it really isn't anything that the newer models can't do. In fact, I think that this is actually the best laptop anyone who wants to get into the creative industries would be wise going for, based on how affordable it even is now, plus the fact that it can really complete a lot of various projects very quickly. If I tried to share a 7-minute video project on my old 15-inch mid-2015 Intel MacBook Pro, it would have taken at least half an hour to share, or close to an hour to share. However, on this 14-inch MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro chip, it takes only 5 minutes for to share a 30-minute video or shorter for a few longer projects. This change in share time is highly impressive for anyone who is used to working primarily with older Mac models. And as I said earlier, if I were to choose which feature about the 2021 MacBook Pro is my favorite, the share time is definitely one of them. However, something else that is really impressive when it comes to this Mac is the improvement in graphics, proving that you don't actually need to get a newer model to get really good graphics as well. Whether you're watching a film or a TV program or playing games, colours will pop out at you, and even the darkest scenes will reflect brightly. However, bright scenes will also seem a lot brighter, which might be something that some users will be less fond of than others. But yeah, in that case, if that isn't your style, you could turn the brightness down quite a bit. Another thing worth mentioning though, another thing that is really good about this new Mac, and it is also featured in other new Macs as well, is the fact that you have the opportunity to set up your accessibility settings when you are setting the MacBook up, instead of having to search around for them after. This is something that really I feel is a really admirable thing with MacBooks, because you don't have to go searching for the options anymore, which is quite good if you are a customer or a consumer who has bought the Mac and you want to set up accessibility settings, but you don't really know how to go about that. But plus as well, it's also really good that the Mac will automatically turn on as soon as you lift up the screen. So is it worth buying the M1 Pro MacBook Pro in 2024? And is it accessible enough for disabled users? The fact that you can choose your accessibility settings as you're setting the laptop up is one of the things that makes this Mac really disability friendly, proving again that accessibility is being considered first and foremost when it comes to technology. But even moving on then to other areas of the performance, such as into the performance and colours in the display. The definition of colours on the screen also adds a nice feature, so you won't struggle to see anything that is on the screen, though there are other accessibility settings as well that will help give descriptions of what's on the screen if you are blind or have any other visionary problems. And similar settings exist for users who are deaf. However, The main feature that I believe sells this Mac is when it comes to sharing content or product or projects, because depending on what kind of hard drive you have, your projects will share extremely quickly. And not only that, but you also have the opportunity to get all of the latest softwares on this Mac currently, which makes it still usable. And you also get a whole load of other new software and apps that will come into it as well. Plus you can run a couple of third parties and get access to Windows-based systems as well. But if you want to jump into running any of that on a Mac, well, somehow they're not all apps are designed for MacBooks. Yeah, that is just a wee bit of the annoying thing. But anyhow, other than everything I've said, I would give this M1 Pro MacBook Pro 10 stars.